Okay, we live. Okay. Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So, yeah, guys, it's official. Um, it seems like Warner Brothers Discovery is going to keep Ezra Miller. And this is crazy. Um, it seems like I'm gonna read the article in a minute. Give me a second. I just got to share this because nobody's going to basically get it if I don't share. What if we could? Just got to share it. Give me a second, guys. I'm finna read the article, but it seems like Ezra Miller is going to stay as the Flash. Breaking news on that. It just came to me. Going to read the article of the terms and everything. But I had a feeling they were going to keep Ezra Miller because they paid way too much money. And Ezra Miller is a great Flash. But it just goes to show you the double standard. Like if this was a black man, he with all these reports and allegations, and then people are quick to say, well, has he been convicted? When I try to do that with Deshaun Watson, you guys basically blast me. You guys destroy me saying that, oh, Deshaun Watson, it's all them women, but y'all didn't say nothing about Ezra Miller. None of y'all, none of the media, none of the fan base, the fanboys and girls. Y'all just gave Ezra Miller a pass. But if this was Deshaun Watson or anybody else that was of black complexion, y'all, they would have never got a chance to have a second chance. And this is bull crap. This is bull crap. And this just goes to show you the double standard. And people keep lying, trying to say the double standard doesn't exist. What's up, Nerdy Blue? People try to act like double standard don't exist. Yes, it does. It does exist. And as a black man, I'm tired of it. It's stupid. Black men get punished for allegations and didn't do anything, have to go to counseling, but then they're saying, hopefully Ezra Miller will get some help. We believe he'll get some help in the upcoming months. Yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll see. Then what else? Another allegation gonna come out. Then what? Y'all gonna still keep him? Come on, man. This world's so full of it, dog. It's not even funny. It's not even funny the lies that they come up with. That they try to paint over it and act like it's not even there. It's just bull crap. And I wanted to do this right now. I was gonna wait till the morning, but I said, oh no, I'm finna get this going now. This finna get exposed right now. Because this is bull crap. And all you fanboys come to my page, I don't care. It's bull crap. This guy getting a pass, but Deshaun Watson, he gotta go mandatory counseling and shit. You believe this crap? All right, now here's the story. Warner Brothers Discovery might not recast Ezra Miller as the Flash. After all, while it was too late to remove Ezra Miller from the Flash, their future became uncertain after troubling behavior surfaced. However, on August 15th, they issued a public apology. At the time, it seemed just an attempt for Warner Brothers Discovery to save the Flash movie. After all, Ezra Miller turned the Flash into a PR nightmare with their legal issues. Nevertheless, Warner Brothers Discovery couldn't reshoot Miller's substantial scenes in the film. That would be too costly. In addition, shelving the film was out of the question for similar reasons. But it was Miller's Flash future that seemed doubtful. Many felt they were done after the Flash. Well, not so fast. Sources have now updated the narrative. They claim that Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav would prefer Miller to stay post-Flash. Still, it isn't guaranteed. First of all, Miller must be consistent with their therapy. Secondly, they have to avoid more problems with the law. Thirdly, The Flash has to be a hit. Of the three, the last is outside of Miller's hands. Indeed, Miller didn't make the film. As a matter of fact, insiders praised Miller's performance in The Flash. They're not their only ones. Apparently, Miller's acting in The Flash impressed Zaslav too. Thus, if The Flash tanks, it will depend on why it failed. If it flopped because Miller's presence turned off audience, then they're done. On the contrary, if audiences simply didn't like the movie in general, Miller could continue as The Flash and other projects. To clarify, Warner Brothers Discovery isn't being indecisive, merely cautious. Miller's situation has been unpredictable, thus, everything is fluid, subject to change. Right now, the tide is turning toward Miller's side. I recently discussed this on a special Seattle show with the YouTube co-host Sil Abdul, and you can watch it there. And that's the guy, the article, who's doing this, who's saying that. I'm told that Zaslav prefers to keep the OG DCEU actors such as Henry Cavill's Superman, Ben Affleck's Batman, and Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. If you want to stick to the Snyderverse timeline, it'll be best not to change any of the actors. Warner Brothers Discovery sees a potential redemption story in Miller. In the late 90s, Robert Downey Jr. experienced multiple arrests for drugs, and he allegedly even trespassed into a neighbor's home. RDJ turned into one of the Hollywood's most bankable stars. Similarly, he also played a comic book superhero. People have largely forgotten Robert Downey Jr.'s downfall. All they remember is his comeback and subsequent domination of the box office. Warner Brothers Discovery hopes the same for Miller. Of course they do. But if this was a black man, dog, like y'all know what would happen. See, Robert Downey Jr. and Ezra Miller are white. See, white people get these chances. They get second chances. They get second chances. They get all type of love. Right? Isn't that what they do? They get all type of love. They get all type of passes. Oh, snap. My dang thing fell. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. Damn earphones fell. Okay. So basically, if Ezra Miller is allowed to do this and everything, like Robert Downey Jr. was allowed to do that because he was a typical white boy. That's what happened with white boys. They get all type of passes. You know, they're allowed to make mistakes. But us as black men, could you see if Denzel Washington did this? Do you think Denzel Washington would still have an acting career at the time he was that young? Do you believe Denzel could have pulled that off? Do you think if Samuel Jackson had something similar happen to him, like Robert Downey Jr. or Ezra Miller, do you believe he would still get these opportunities? Hell no. And if you a white person and think that's the truth, then you a lie. Deshaun Watson wasn't convicted of anything. Didn't go to criminal court or nothing, but everyone says he's guilty and need help. Ezra Miller could get away with everything, you know. And the only reason they're keeping him is because the Flash, they paid too much money for it. Like, I think they paid $200 million was the budget, right? That was the budget, right? Telling you. That bull crap, man. So Ezra Miller is wanting to be kept because they basically want to keep the they want to basically keep the Snyderverse. Okay, that's basically what they want to do. They want to keep the Snyderverse. So they want to keep all the characters. I think Henry Cavill wants more money or control, over what he's doing, which is understandable. But this is BS, and I disagree with it. I believe Ezra Miller should not be doing Flash anymore. I think he should be taken off of the whole thing completely. Because if this was a black man doing this, or any black man would have done this. If John Boyega would have done this, you think John Boyega still would have had a career in acting? Would he would have been in Hollywood or something? No, they would have got rid of him. It's a double standard with this. And if you don't see it, then you're a stupid idiot. You're a fool. It's a bunch of BS that's going on. Nobody wants to call it out, but I'll call it out. I'm going to call it out because I think it's BS. And it's BS. They attack the black YouTubers, attack our pages and everything when we call out BS. But you know how it is. You know what they do. And Ezra Miller is, he definitely shouldn't even be on there. And is he going to get help? They're saying that he has to require help and all of this. You think he's going to go get the help that's needed? You think he's going to pay attention to it? No, you didn't give him a pat on the back. He don't have to do nothing now. And you got people coming here saying, when has he been arrested? When has he been convicted? I said the same thing about Deshaun Watson, but y'all said, look at those poor 23 women, 25 women, and all them women are liars. What's up, Nene? Can't believe this. Y'all gonna give this man a pass. This man could do all the antics in the world, but he gets a pass. So he basically will be able to do everything after the Flash. Now, let's say the Flash, I think the Flash is going to be a hit. Once it's a hit, now he's going to be allowed to do whatever he wants. And then they would compare him to Robert Downey Jr. because Robert Downey Jr. got the same pass he did. Two white boys getting the same pass. Go figure. Go figure. That's just the world we live in. That's the world we're going to continue to live in. And I'm going to keep calling it out. I don't care how many subscribers they take away from me. I don't care what they do. What's up, Atilia Decay? Yeah, well, Warner needs to bring back Ray Fisher then. Yep, exactly. If you're gonna bring him back, you need to bring Ray Fisher back. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to bring Ray Fisher back because they're upset with him for him basically calling out the racial intentions or the racial things that were going on and the prejudice things that were going on within Warner Brothers. They're pissed off at him for bringing it up, which he told the truth. The racial discriminatory conversations and all of that stuff, and he made a big deal about it. And if nobody understands what me or Tia is talking about, I'll bring it up right now for you so I can read the full thing for you. So basically, this is what happened. Okay. Because he was removed from the Flash cast. He was supposed to be in the Flash. He was going to have an appearance in the Flash. So, and he accused executives of holding racial discriminatory conversations on the Justice League set. So, he took to his Twitter. He called out what he deemed was, discriminatory conversations that were had or entertained by Warner Brother execs on the set of blockbuster film during reshoots in 2017. Fisher has previously raised issues he had during the shooting of the film, including stating that director Josh Whedon, who came in to fill the spot left vacated by Zack Snyder, professional and completely unacceptable behavior on set. Other past developments include Warner Brothers conducting an investigation into Fisher's claim that resulted in remedial action. Fisher saying he wouldn't work on anything with current DCEU chief Walter Hamada in charge, and Fisher subsequently being written out of The Flash. Obviously, his future in the DC universe remains unclear, but with that established, here's Fisher stating his version of events on the set in his statement released on Tuesday prior to the Justice League reshoots of 2017. Racially discriminatory conversations were had and entertained on multiple occasions by Warner Brothers Pictures executives Toby Emmerich, Geoff Johns, and John Berg. Fisher began. Had I been aware of those conversations in real time, I would have